Hi, so I'm back with another cast. I have somehow managed to get more ill since my last video. I don't know how that is. It's literally been 2 days and somehow my throat is worse. And it's really annoying because I've been ill for a solid 3 weeks now. And I keep thinking I'm getting better and then this happens. So, how fun. I am making myself today. I have a Simself in my save already, but in my gallery. I don't know why I said save. I think it's because she showed up in my young mum. But I decided I was going to remake myself. And this hair is as close as I could get. Because my hair is not that long. But it's also smaller curls than all the other ones I have. So that's what we went with. I guess you have to kind of compromise. You're never going to get a perfect match unless you are a CC maker and you're making it specifically for you, which I am not. I have never made CC. I have done recolours and that is about it, and only for myself to use. Most recently I did it's not even recent, it would have been 2 years ago now, when I first tried the Not So Berry challenge and I needed to recolour hair into yellow because I didn't want to use the blonde. So yeah, you can probably hear my voice is going a little bit, so I apologise for that. And I still don't know how to make the lighting better in here. I've just kind of given up, but I'm going home soon, so I'm excited. So I've got to go home next week, so I need to film a load of stuff because I need to go see my doctor who is at home because I'm only at uni 22 weeks, and that's if I don't go home any of the weeks. So far I've gone home, this will be the third one, so 19 weeks, maybe less, because I'll probably go home next semester as well. But I don't have a doctor here because of that, and so I've got to go home and see my doctor at home and then come back, and then I should only have, I think, a week or 2 left, which is nice. And then I'll be going home for Christmas, and I have to get my PC from Edinburgh to Kent, which is a 8 to 10 hour drive. And I don't know if my stepdad's going to pick me up or if I'm going to send it with a courier or something. But it's very inconvenient. And he was like, can't you just leave it there? And I was like, no, 6 weeks. Am I expected not to play Sims or film or do anything for 6 weeks? And I have a laptop, but it's not very good at playing The Sims or playing any of my games really, so I only really use it for gaming if I can't be able to get out of bed, in which case I'd play something like 2 Point Hospital because it runs a little bit better, because I've got too much CC and I could never go vanilla. I was watching Ocean Sims and looking at how she's turned her game mostly vanilla or entirely vanilla, and I could never. I'm obsessed with CC, and I even struggle not using build CC, and I'm trying so hard to not use it in my builds, but I just really, really want to half the time, especially with sofas. There is not enough sofas in the game that I like, and they're always weird swatches, and then I end up using the same furniture and over and again because I just don't like half of the furniture. But what can you do? You just have to work with what you got, and I guess it makes more of a challenge. This Simself is definitely me at my best, which is not right now because my skin is playing up at the moment, I think because I'm ill, and I also look really pasty on this is quite pink in person, but because of the lighting I've got a lamp here. I'm trying to show you where it is without, but there's not really a way for me to do it. I don't know, this desk is a really weird setup. Maybe I should make my university room at some point, but yeah, there's 2 sets of shelves above where my monitors are, and so I've got a lamp up there. I probably need a ring light or something. I don't know, I need some kind of light here because there's spotlights here, but in the ceiling, but they didn't put any over this side of the room, and I've got an under the desk light that goes across, but it's blocked by the monitors mostly, so I can't really do a whole lot. And because when my webcam's up here, I'm always looking down, which is also annoying, but again, I can't really do anything. But I get to go home, and I like my desk at home, and I'm gonna have a layer added onto it, I think, because in IKEA they do some little legs and a shelf and these drawers, so I'm going to get the legs and then I put the shelf on the top and then these 2 drawers which are like an Alex add-on, desk add-on I think they're called, and then I'm going to put my monitors on there because I need more space. Well, I don't need more space, but it would be good to have more space. And then the idea is that I'm going to get like a new keyboard and stuff for my birthday / Christmas, and then when I'm not using the PC you can like slide it under the little bit and then you've got the whole desk almost. Yeah, so that'll be nice. And then hopefully I'll also be able to fit on a fit don't know why I used a TH there. Hopefully I'll be able to fit a 3rd monitor at some point, but we will see. This Simself is, I don't really know how much it looks like me, probably not that much, but I don't know, it's quite hard to make Sims look like the people you want them to look like, I think. But yeah, at some point I'll have to make my boyfriend. I've made him before as well, but I've not made him in a while, and he always shows up in my save like half dressed, because like any of my saves, because like I've uninstalled custom content since then, so anytime I've placed like our Sims in, they like have run away with like the custom content. So I think I also made my dog before, because we got a family dog called Storm and he's lovely. He's a big golden retriever. He's a very gentle boy and he loves a cuddle and he loves attention. He's just like a stereotypical golden retriever and I love him a lot. But he is quite old now. I mean, he's not old, but like for a big dog, he's getting there. He's 8 in November, at the end of this month, I think. His birthday's on the same date as my granddad, so yeah, so he's a little bit like ploddy. My mum always calls him ploddy now because he walks like really slow some days, but he's a sweetie. And then I've got 4 rabbits, but I can't make those in The Sims because there's no rabbits and it's really disappointing. I guess I could make them as like cats or dogs or something, but it's not the same. But they are very, very cute and they're all very different. I feel like people don't realise how much personality rabbits have, and they have a lot if you spend time with them. But yeah, they're really, really different. And I miss being at home because I don't like not having animals here. And I also live by myself, which I love living by myself. And I know a lot of people would get lonely living by themselves, but I love it because I just like being on my own. And I don't think I'd be able to do uni if I had to live with other people, if I'm honest. But I miss having animals around, and I can't have animals here because it's like uni accommodation, so I can't bring my rabbits. But to be honest, I'm not sure I'd bring them anyway, because if I brought them, I'd probably have to just stay up here all the time. And I do rather go home because my room, I think, is nicer than here. Because even though this is like a full like studio flat, it's just that my room's quite big at home, and then obviously I've got like the kitchen downstairs. It's nice having separate rooms because you feel like you're actually going places even if you don't go outside, rather than just like sitting in one room all the time. So yeah, it gets quite monotonous. I don't even know if I said that right. I just can't speak at the moment. I think it's partly to do with my throat. Yeah, so I am missing my pets right now, but I get to see them again in like a week, and then I get to see them for like 6 weeks, like a week or 2 after that. And then I've only got 1.5 years of uni left at that point, so that's not that bad. And it's not even 1.5 years, as I said. It'll be like 11 weeks, and then 22 weeks. 11, 11 and 11 again. And then I will have a reading week in February, which isn't really a reading week because we don't have... Well, I guess I will have reading actually, but I don't know, they call it creative learning week because there's all these activities you can do, but we never get told about them. They just get put on the website. I don't think anyone goes to them. Not anyone I know anyway. I try to give my Simself outfits. I feel like I should talk about her a little bit before this video ends. Outfits like I actually own and actually wear, so they're quite accurate to stuff I actually wear and own. I hope they are anyway. But yeah, especially the winter one, I think. The summer one was a bit harder because I don't really wear a lot of like summery clothes. I tend to wear the same clothes all year round because it's England. It doesn't really get that hot most of the time, and I don't really go outside, so if I'm inside and it's hot, I'll just sit in like pajama bottoms, like short ones. But yeah, this video is about to wrap up. because I have almost done, and I'm actually a vegan, not a vegetarian, but you know, that's the closest you can get. So that is everything, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.